and welcome to Inspiring Psychology Practices first vlog. This is so exciting. You can hear some dripping in the background. I've just got the coffee machine on, so you'll probably be able to hear that. This is our first ever vlog. This is really cool, and oh, there's my toast. I don't know if you heard that. So the point of these vlogs is to kind of showcase what a life in a private practice looks like, and hopefully give you some like inspiration and some advice on how to develop your own psychology practice. And so I'm based in Manchester. I'm Ava. Hi. And my mum, who I work with, is based in southwest France, and we're both going to be vlogging today. And the theme of today's vlog is how to launch a website, because for anyone who has been following us for a while, they've probably seen that we've launched our brand new website. Woo! Insert like cheering sounds over the vlog. Today's vlog is all about launching a website, and later on me and Wendy are going to go on a Zoom call and have a work meeting to kind of outline the steps for a website launch, and we'll bring you with us and have you looking into our meeting and kind of presenting it to you to help you out. But yeah, otherwise we're gonna kind of bring you along on our day. So as you've probably seen, I've been doing some work. It's now 10:30 in the morning. Just been doing some content creation for Inspiring Psychology Practices, social medias, and a bit of video editing. And now in half an hour I'm going to go to the gym, as well as working with IPP and working within IPP. I'm trying to become a professional rowing athlete, to in the middle of the day when the gym is a lot quieter, going to do a session. It's just one of the perks of having your own private practice and it fitting around our life. So I'll show you some clips of in the gym if you're interested. It could be quite fun. And then probably we'll switch over to Wendy, because she has had a much more exciting morning than me. So I'll let you guys find out why it's an exciting morning for her.
Want to see some real speed?
Hi, darling. Nice one. Oh, there you go. She wants some hay. It's an exciting morning here in southwest France, and it really feels like we're at the start of a new phase. We've got lots of new things going on. The website, and we went onto the Entreport platform, which gives us a lot of capability for scaling up the business. Our stuff arrived from the UK, so we finally have most of our furniture and belongings. And this morning, the exciting thing that's happening is we are going to pick up our new car. And we've decided this time that, in fact, we decided a long time ago that we were gonna go for an electric vehicle, and so that's what we're going picking up. And I can't believe how excited I've been about this car, because we ordered it in June and it's only just arriving, and it's the end of August. So today we are off to collect a Model 3 Tesla. It's gonna be awesome. So bringing you with us on that. This afternoon, I've also got a really exciting conversation with an occupational psychologist colleague of mine, where we are discussing kind of activism and psychology, and being an activist and also being a psychologist, and what that can look like. And then this afternoon with Ava, we are creating a video around how to launch your new website. So we wanted to give you some offerings around that. And now that Ruby has heard me here, he also reckons there must be some food in the offing, so he's just moseying up. I don't know if you can see him in the background. River's coming up, Ruby's there. The guys want some hay. So I just had a really good conversation with Taslim Tarani, who is a British occupational psychologist that I know. And we were discussing the link between inequality, the climate crisis, and the implications for how we practice as psychologists. And she really has some really interesting and kind of deep thoughts about how some of the ways in which we practice psychology have been inherently kind of tangled up with power structures. And so that's something that really interests me, how we can start to change some of the ways in which we practice and what that could look like. And I don't know the answers to that. So that's why we're creating the global community, the IPP community, to create a place and to create a space for some of those discussions that maybe challenge the status quo about how we operate in our private practices and how we operate and show up as psychologists as well. So that's due on the 6th of September. And I'm just going to have a cup of tea now. And then Ava and I have got a meeting shortly about how we are launching the website. So see you there.
Oh, I need to say okay.
I think it's hilarious. But don't you think it kind of gives you that weird sense of being in the same space?
Yeah.
It's a bit immersive. I can't put my cup of tea on the table.
You're going to be bringing a cup of tea out from under the table to take a sip.
Let's have a quick look at the other ones. And then the other one is just in a kitchen with seats. Let's see. Was that? I prefer
cooking
the one
show.
in the garden, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think? I feel like
Yeah.
put a burger up. Here's your burger.
For a cooking commentary show, this would work maybe better.
That would be really good. Yeah. So, how to launch a website. And the thing that really struck me about launching a website is, oh look, my pen's disappeared. The thing that struck me about launching a website is that a lot of the advice that's out there is speaking to a lot of the technical aspects of launching a website. And that's fine, you need some of that, the SEO and so on. But if you're creating a website for your psychology practice, and that psychology practice and your marketing and your social media efforts are about creating connection with people, then essentially you've got to be really clear about what your website is going to do for your practice. And in that sense, what your website is not, it's no longer just a brochure about you. If your website is being set up to create connection with the people that you want to serve, so that they see themselves centered in your website, so that when they go there, they feel like, oh, this is a place that I can be seen. This is somebody who understands me, and I know how to connect with this person now because this website is giving me information on how to connect. That means that the plan for launching your website needs to focus on connection as well. And so Ava and I kind of put together 5 steps or 5 areas to think about with respect to connecting with people through your website when you're doing a launch.
Step 1 we have written down as creating your social media plan and announcing that your website is live. And we're focusing on social media because we find that social media is a great way to connect, and we use social media in that way, so it will help with that connection aspect for your website. And so announcements might be some posts on whatever platform you're on to just say, hey guys, like, hooray, we've done it, it's live and it's better than ever before, please come like check it out, or like let us know what you think. Just make it a two-way conversation, even on social media. So ask people their opinions, and see what, because you want the feedback as well. So that's kind of step 1. And also within that step of your social media plan is to change all the links everywhere. So if it's your Facebook page, you'll have an area where you've got your website link, make sure you change it to the new one, and so on with all of your platforms. And you can even do this as well with old articles. Just make sure you put like update 2021, this is now on the new website, and give your new website link. So that's step 1, social media, announce it to the world and don't be afraid to do it, just do it.
Yeah, and your point there, I was just thinking, rather than thinking about promotion of your website through social media, what you said there is really key, and I think the word is invitation. So if we're thinking about connection, actually what we're doing is inviting people into a connection through the website. And so your points about inviting feedback, inviting perspectives, and inviting people into your community somehow, into a conversation somehow. So just think about that with your social media.
So then step 2 is webinar events, and these are a great way to add extra value for the people you want to serve. So these are free webinar events. They offer a lot of value. They'll bring people in and get them excited about what you have to say, and they will be a great way to entice people to have a look at your website as well, because of that extra value that they provide. So it doesn't have to be a huge undertaking. You can decide on the topic and literally just put it out there, put it in your diary, invite people, and then you can, even if it's a half an hour webinar or an hour webinar, you can prepare it once you've put it out there. And it's probably a good incentive as well. Number 3 is partner promotion. And I know we don't like using necessarily the promotion word, so maybe connecting with partners. And this is, you want to find people who are potentially in a similar space to you, or who do something that's quite complementary to what you do, and you collaborate. And it's a great way to share your audiences, find new audiences, and just create some like great content that collaborates really well. This can be either through guest blogging, and you can talk about your website and what you do and what the updates are, or asking any people that you know, any partners, to have a look at your website and to ask them to share it with their audience, or any kind of partnership like that is a great way to promote your website.
Yeah, and on that, I mean, that's exactly what I was just doing with Taslim Tarani before this meeting. Taslim contacted me a few days ago and we were having a conversation about some of the things that we'd seen on Twitter, and really asking this question: what is the role of, how can we be both psychologists and activists? And so through that, I wanted to invite her to the community event on the 6th of September, and she's really up for that. And then also in exchange with that, and I think that's the other thing, this collaboration has a reciprocal element to it. Taz has got some projects on that are kind of in development, and we're just talking about how we can support one another, but also then obviously sharing and kind of letting other people know about the things that we're doing in this community. So that's an example of what we're doing with IPP.
And then the last step, potentially a very important one, is just breathe and let it go and just put your website out there. Like, we've just experienced it because we've just launched our website, and please go check it out. Let us know what you think. Yeah, we're inviting you to look at our website. But it was a long undertaking, and it's a lot of work. And especially when you get to this last stage, you almost can't stand the look of your website. You're sick of looking at it and you're like, oh, I don't want to show it to the world, but just do it. Take a breath. You've done so well. You've done so much work, and now it's time for everyone to see it.
Well, that's right. And you're still inviting people into a conversation through your website anyway. So, I mean, this is really what I think is beneficial in that mindset shift from promotion, it's got to be perfect, I'm putting myself up for judgment and I'm going to be evaluated. The difference is we're inviting a connection, and we're inviting other people's perspectives. So that, to me anyway, feels a lot more egalitarian and democratic, and it feels a lot less kind of, oh, I've got to have the website like perfect and I'm going to be inviting some kind of scores out of 10 kind of thing. One thing I would say that I would add to this list is, whenever you do a website, look, I've got another pen now. I had this one earlier and now I've got that one. But I'll go back to the white one. Whenever you've got a website, even when you launch, there's always a lot of tech tidying up that needs to happen. And so I know we have Dan, the IT man. Shout out to Dan. But we need to still do a tech tidy up. So we've got the old website to close down properly. We've got to redirect the domains properly. And also, it's always an ongoing thing, a website. So you'll be refining and updating your search engine optimization and so on and so forth. So it's tempting to think that once we've launched a website, that's kind of it. But I find websites are a bit like the fourth bridge. As soon as you think you've finished, you're starting again on something else. And it really helped me to kind of reset my expectations around websites and how long they take, and the fact that it's an ongoing maintenance thing anyway.
So yeah, there's a little in-person somewhat meeting
in the new virtual garden.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this. You've got to see our kind of individual mornings as a virtual team, and now we've come together, and hopefully you found those useful. We should hopefully have like a little A4 piece of paper outlining these steps, so you can take it away and have a look and follow those steps. And if it helps with your website, then amazing. We'll put that linked down below if you want to have access. So that will be there for you. And yeah, that's kind of like the end of our meeting. And
let us know what you think about these freaky backgrounds as well.
Yeah, it's quite cool. It's kind of, we're promoting Zoom. Does Zoom do sponsorships?
Maybe do. Maybe, yeah, something we have to put on the list. Oh dear. Okay, if you can hear noise in the background, it's that crazy kitten who's just woken up. So integrating. We probably might have a kitten walking across the table at some point as well. All right, everyone. Well, it's been a big week, really. It's a big couple of weeks, isn't it? With kind of new beginnings, looking forward to September and things that are going on. I've got more content coming down the line. So we'll see you then. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. I watch so much YouTube. I know this is what you're meant to say.
And also, if you want to get notifications every time we upload something, press the little bell button, and then you'll know as soon as we upload something. You will know straight away.
That's also important.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then. See you guys, and look forward to sharing some more of our inspiring psychology practice with you. Take care.
Take care. Bye.